That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Callie here as always. Today I'm going to do not a direct review, more of a collection overview, seeing as the new film is out soon, and new film means new figures. So I'm going to take a look at my Predator collection that I have, and yeah, I'm going to do it in groups of two, so bear with me while I reposition the camera and move some things about so I've got some space to operate, but I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so let's start with the original Predator and the Jungle Disguise Dutch figure that I have. This is from the 30th anniversary re-release. It's not the original. Same with the Jungle Hunter. It's the Ultimate Jungle Hunter, not the original release. But like I said, I'm not going to go over everything. I'm just showing these off. The new film's out soon, so I want to show off the figures. But here we go. Lovely effect on the torch there, look. He's got all these details, a little blood trickling down his mouth. Right there, look. Eyes are a little bit wonky, but from a distance you don't notice it. But all the mud and everything that he slapped all over himself sculpted on there. He's got his clutch of arrows and all sorts. All the leaves and everything on his back are sculpted and painted in, and the detail is fantastic. So yeah, that's Dutch. For Jungle Hunter, this one does come with an alternate head. I'm not going to show off all the alternate heads. People have seen them all by now. I'm just showing off as they are in my collection. I'm not going to move them about, pose them around and mess about. I'm literally just showing them off. But there is the Jungle Hunter, which, again, details are absolutely fantastic. This one's a little bit dusty. I think I need to give these guys a clean. He does have the opening wrist computer. I will show that off. And it has actually got the writing on the inside. So there's that. Necklaces and the dreads and everything. Just absolutely amazing figure in my opinion. NECA always do a fantastic job with showing these, with sculpting and painting these guys. They're just absolutely amazing. But that's the original two. Jumping on to the next two. And for representations of the Predators from the second and fourth film in the franchise, we have the Ultimate City Hunter and the Fugitive Predator. We'll take a look at this guy first. I will say, as bad as the film was, I do like this design. Like, you can see that there's an evolution in the Predator technology, in the mask, in the gauntlets, in the armor. You can definitely see that, you know, the sort of stuff these guys were using is like an older version of this stuff, like this. You know, I think it works well. Always present plasma caster on the shoulder. Very nicely done. The mask looks like it comes off on this one, but it doesn't. It's actually got a separate head, and it's got separate forearms without these pieces. But there you go. There's the Fugitive. Move him to the back. And bring in the City Hunter. One of my favourite designs of a Predator. Just brilliantly well done. He's got the throwing disc, he's got the spear. Just absolutely amazing. And I love the colour on the armour. It looks brighter on camera, but it's more subdued in person, and it just adds to that look. And he does as well have the flip-up wrist computer with the writing in it. So there's that. Close that up. There you go. Fugitive and City Hunter together. On to the next two. Next up we have Scar and Celtic from AVP, the first AVP film, not the second one. And again, gotta hand it to NECA. I said this when I got these. Not so good film, amazing figures. But we'll have a look at Celtic first. Wonderfully unique biomask there. The one thing I like about these compared to some other Predator figures is these hoses up here do actually connect right at the back. I don't know if you're going to see it. I'll bring it right in the camera. They do actually connect into the backpack. You have to plug them in yourself, and it was a bit of a nightmare. But once they're in, yeah. Wonderful overextended arm blades there. A little bit out of place. There we go. He got knocked on the shelf. Collapsed spear. The net launcher that he famously used before he got killed. That's one thing I really hate about AVP. The first one is that there's 3 Predators in it. 2 of them die within like 5 minutes of each other. It's a bit shit. But anyway, on to Scar. And I've got to talk about the head sculpt on this guy for a little bit. Let me just adjust my camera. There we go. Look at that. It is like it has come to life. It really is. You can see the green eyes in the back just ever so slightly poking through. But yeah, wonderful, wonderful detail on these guys. I like, okay, this guy's got the wrist computer. I'll show that off now. But he hasn't got any writing in it. But I mean, the detailing on the armor, that kind of worn, beaten look. The clawed boots. You know, just, oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Right, I've got 2 more to go. And then I'll explain what's going on. And last, but by no means least, or at least for this part, we have Chopper and Clan Elder. We'll take a look at Chopper first. And I love the arm blade designs on this guy. Like, he has got the traditional, you know, 2 blades above, but the underarm blades, there's just something about that just, oh. And the skull trophies he's got at the top. Again, he's got the hoses that connect to the tank at the back. He's got his plasma caster. Got his little ceremonial knife. And there we go. And then, oh, I have to be so careful with this one, because there's so many bits that can drop. The Clan Elder. Now look. Again, look at that head sculpt. Look at that. The eyes, just look at it. How real that looks. It's insane. And he has got the old ancient mask and the spear that he gives to Lex. And an actual fabric cape, which it's like almost like a spandexy type material. It does stretch a little bit, but yeah, it's actual fabric cape. It's coming across more orange on camera, but it is very red. But yeah, just, I love it. Absolutely love it. Right. That is part 1 of my Predator collection. I wanted to focus on the movie Predators with the new prequel coming out this Friday. So, in part 2 of my Predator collection overview, I'm going to look at my non-movie Predators, and I've got a lot more of them than I have movie Predators. So I thought I'd do these ones first and get them done and out of the way. I will be sharing this across YouTube and all those other sorts of places. So check it out and wait for part 2, which will be next week. Bye!
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.